In today's video, I will be calculating my sexual market value. Okay? This will be today's video. It will take, I have previewed this video, and it will calculate my how I am on a scale from 1 to 10. And it takes every attribute and puts you, like, how sexually valuable you are, right? And it doesn't just take into, like, not just, but, like, partner value, right? And it's a really, really in-depth formula, so I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I have not calculated myself yet, so we'll have to see. And it goes off a lot of, like, intrinsic values, or like, qualitative instead of, like, you know, quantitative. It goes off a lot of quantitative values, right? So it's purely factual, and I think I can place pretty high, all right? So let's get into it, and it'll explain for itself. I don't have to do too much explaining. Let's see.
7 out of 10. That's the rating I gave to the YouTuber Chang Nation based on his face attractiveness. And on giving this rating, I'd never received more backlash from angry people in the comments saying my rating was way off. No offense, but personally I think you are a 6 at face, and you are so short makes you a 4.5 in my opinion. Harsh, but these are my opinion.
Okay.
Dude, you are a manlet. You should have gotten a 2.1 out of 10. He's wrong. You're a 5.
Okay.
If this guy's a 7, then I'm a 9, lol. Bro, I'm a girl. Trust me, you're a 5.
Damn.
You get the idea.
Why'd you have to say that?
Anyway, what most of the people who wrote these comments likely didn't understand is that there's a big difference between your face rating and your SMV rating.
SMV. That's
your
what
face
we're going
rating,
for. SMV.
as it says
That's
in
everything.
its name, is just how attractive your face is. While SMV stands for sexual market value, which is your overall score including all factors of attractiveness.
Guys, on this scale, okay, let's get a notepad ready and start noting down, because this is one of the criteria. On this scale, you see the different faces here. What am I? What am I? I think, okay, face. Okay. And like, I can bring up, let's bring up like some selfies from like different, because I am kind of like bulking right now, so I have a little extra face fat, right? So like, let's bring up, like, on this scale, I'd say I'm probably an 8. I'd say either an 8 or a 7 for sure. What do you guys think? I think that's pretty realistic. I'm a 2. Yep. Literally 2. Yep. Okay. Yeah, no, I can firmly say I'm you think 6? I think okay, I think the 6 and 7 should probably actually be swapped. I think the one thing here is there's a huge jump from 7 to 8. So that's the one thing. I find myself in between. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Why is 5 so low? What do you mean? The face for 5, why is it so low? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I think, I think I'm probably between a 7 and 8. Like, I have a sharper jaw than this guy, a better rounded face, a better nose bridge. Like, I mean, I don't know. Better lips. Like look at the lips. Like that's also another thing, you know. So, yeah, I'd put myself. It's not an ego thing. I'm going purely off. You know, like, who is this guy? I don't know this man. This isn't me. I'm looking at a stranger right now. This is. I'll give myself a 7. Okay, because I don't think there's any half points. I'd say this guy definitely is more attractive looking than I am in the face, right? So I don't think I can go at an 8, but I can confidently say I'm definitely a 7. Okay. All right, let's continue. Don't worry, guys. Do not worry. I will crash in other categories. Okay, let's go.
In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to calculate both. First of all, interestingly, your face rating is part of and the biggest component of your SMV. in addition to lots of other variables that I'll explain
There's
later.
a lot of variables.
This is why I
A
believe
lot.
there's always lots of confusion. Most people can estimate roughly what their face rating is. In contrast, when it comes to SMV, because there's so many variables, people's estimations are often way off and can be as much as 2 to 3 points away from their true mark. So, to eradicate this confusion, let me introduce you to my formula of how to calculate your own SMV.
So okay, wait, I think it's just gonna...
Now, at first glance, I know this chart looks like it may do the opposite of eradicating confusion. But trust me, the method is simpler than it looks and there's only a few calculations. The level of detail, though, is quite comprehensive.
This is pretty
but
good.
It'll be worth it, as this will give you the most accurate score, the only score you'll ever need.
Thank you, Skills.
So, to quickly explain,
Very
we have
accurate.
a bunch of variables
I know,
of
CJ.
attractiveness at the top of this
I know,
chart. So, face, height, body, money, P-length, IQ. The scores are filled in, then
And they're weighted
weightings are
differently.
applied.
Dude, why is
Some
height has to be a
calculations are
three-way?
performed to give your weighted total, then geometrically averaged SMV. So, how do we fill out the chart? Well, you get a score out of 8 for each of
okay,
the top
so look, an 8 is top 1%, right? So, if I end out here, I'm not coping. If I end out at least a 6, I'd be decently happy on this scale. On this scale, if I'm at least a 6, I think that's a dub. Top 25% is pretty decent.
Variables using this mapping.
I'd take that, but
So
I think I
if you're in
can
the
get
top
better.
1% for anything, you score yourself an 8. If you're in the top 10%, you get a 7. Top 25, 6, and so on.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm a
Starting
top
with
1%
height,
face,
here is the height
but maybe top 10.
distribution of men between the ages of 18 and 20 in the US. And now here is the height converted to ratings chart. As you can see looking at this one, the height 5'11 is slap bang in the middle. No,
Wow,
not
that's
5'10
so
or
tall.
5'9,
That's like
because
a
younger
giant,
guys
bro.
are slightly taller
That's a
than
giant!
the older generation. I myself am 5'10, so I'd get a rating of 4.5. Next up is body.
Okay. All right. Let's make sure we're keeping track. All right. Face is 7. We'll put it at 7.5. We can do decimals. Okay. And then height on this scale is a 3. I mean, when I have shoes on, I'm basically 5'8". But everyone knows when you have shoes on, you also have your socks on. So then socks add like half an inch, and you know everyone rounds up that half inch, right? So then really I'm 5'9", but then no one's really 5'9" because you round up 9 to 10. So then I'm actually 5'10", but then 5'10" is close to, like, it's really 5'11" once you factor in hair. And once you have your hair in the equation, then I'm 5'11", but no one's 5'11". Everyone's actually like, 6 foot. That's just a myth that people are 5'11". So then I'm 6 foot, but you can't just be 6 foot. Like, there has to be an inch there. So I'm basically 6'1", but yeah, I'm 6'1". Yeah. Okay, yeah, I know. French, okay. Hey, Skillrex is taking my side. He's a Canadian. I have a lot of Canadian blood in me. Thank you. It's not my fault. It's a Canadian, bro. Canadians are just short as hell. Okay, so I'm a 3. I'll go 3 here. Okay, we're 3.
Next up is body.
Okay,
Now,
this
it was
is my
a little
category.
tricky to find an objective rating system for body, because there are lots of different variables that go into what makes a man's body attractive.
I got everything.
So in the end, I settled for a
basically
combination
me.
of body fat percentage and BMI. So first, here is the body fat percentage chart for 2 types of tests and 2 age categories. I've then
Yeah, so my body fat percentage is, it's like right around, well, that's like my body fat percentage, but I have more muscle than that.
averaged them into 1 to ensure we are using the widest amount of data. So this is the row you should be rating yourself on.
Okay, so I need to take all these tests caliper, and DEXA test. Okay.
I've also provided images at the bottom
Yeah,
which you
you
can
really just
compare
have to like
yourself
visualize.
to. Importantly, you should only give yourself the corresponding rating if you are at least equal, if not
Okay,
leaner
so
than the
off
provided
looks.
image.
Yeah, this is a bit more realistic. I guess. I mean, it's not too far off. Yeah. This is actually probably a little higher though. This is actually a little higher. Yeah, I'd say it's kind of like this. I've seen a lot more studies on TikTok that like people actually get it done in like a fucking lab. So
Might have been able to predict
it's
using
real.
body fat percentage alone has one major.
Okay, so body fat percentage, I'm a 7, okay. Body fat 7. Okay.
Caveats. Skinny guys. Guys who
Yeah.
have low body fat percentages, but at the same time whose bodies aren't all attractive in the eyes of women due to their lack of muscle. And this is reflected in their BMI. Just a quick example, if I were to ask you which man on the screen now has a leaner physique,
That
you'd
guy.
say the man on the right.
Yeah.
But if
Who's
I
more
were to ask
attractive?
you which one is more attractive in the eyes of women, you'd almost definitely say the man on the left because
Yup.
of his increased muscle mass.
Yeah.
So to factor in BMI, which you can find on this chart by plugging your height and weight, if you're already
know.
beneath 22% body fat,
Okay.
and
Yup.
your BMI is between 21 and 22,
Okay.
then subtract half a point from your
I
original
have to subtract? What?
score.
Okay. Oh, that's a really, really good way of doing it. That's a really good way of doing it. Okay, because yeah, if you have low body fat percentage, you can still be a really, really high BMI if you're just ripped out of your fucking mind, right? Because BMI doesn't account for that. This is a really smart way of doing it. Mine is probably gonna land between 21 and 22. He says if it's above that, then okay, so it's better if I want a higher score here because I'm already decent on that scale. So I'm 5'7", and last time I weighed in, I'm actually like 136. I've gained quite a bit of weight. 21.3. Okay, so I subtract 0.5. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely add on more muscle because I'm kind of bulking right now, so that is actually kind of cheap. Okay, so my total body 6.5. Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
it for body.
That
Now
was a good way
moving
to
on
rate
to
it.
finances.
Ooh.
For this, we'll be
Okay.
using net worth and yearly income.
Okay.
The data is again taken from 18 to 29-year-olds. And for your rating, you should choose whichever you have greater of either two.
Oh,
Now,
so you can pick and
some
choose.
of you might point out that for the bottom 30% or so of the chart, people's net worths are actually negative.
Damn.
Asking the question, how can this even be possible?
Debt.
One word, debt.
Yep.
The equation of net worth is the value of everything you own minus any debts you have. And there's nothing
23.
saying
Yeah, that's
this
not
result can't be negative. In fact, for many of you watching, it's likely you've either been to or are currently at university,
Yep.
which requires taking out huge loans to finance the endeavor.
What are we doing, everyone? We're doing a sexual market value calculator.
This is why your
Hold
net
on.
worth might be negative.
Yeah.
However, to
It would
stop
technically
this
be
from
negative.
skewing the
Wait,
ratings,
wait,
this is why
wait, though,
I'm
wait.
telling you should pick the best out of either of these two.
Because salary.
Because many
Listen.
people who went to uni might have negative net worths at the moment, but their incomes may show the opposite, and it's
See?
only a matter of time until they catch up. 90% of the top 1%
So I think I
earners
can
have
use
a
my
degree,
my salary.
while only 40% of the
No,
broader
no, no, no.
population
Listen.
does. Next, we'll be moving on.
No, so basically what he's saying is that's the reason why is because everyone's in, if you're in college, you're going to be down here. So that's why he says he put the yearly salary so that way you can choose that too. Okay, so I'm going to be 100% fair here, and I'm going to use the average salary coming out of college because right now my debt actually isn't like there. I'm not like paying it right now, so technically I don't even have the debt. So I will use salary, let's say, as if I had all this debt and I have my degree, right? So let's go, yeah, NYU Stern average salary. And I actually do know some leaked data. So, okay, all time, wait, what? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, I did not know it was that high. Oh, MBA, that's Masters in Business. Holy shit. Yeah, okay, wait, I'm not getting an MBA, though. I could be. Okay, this is 155. This one says 155. NYU Stern. Okay, I'm trying to find, but they did show us, they showed us during Parents Week, like 2 weeks ago, that right now it's at like 90K, and it's projected by the time we come out to be around like 110. With the signing bonus, without an MBA, it'll probably be like a little above like 120 maybe. I probably assume it won't be that high. But yeah, I mean, in 3 years, it's gonna be around like 120. So let's factor that in. 120. Okay, so then I'm a 7 then.
Matter of time until they catch up. 90% of the top 1% earners have a degree, while only 40% of the broader population does. Next, we'll be moving on to PSATs.
Damn, we're doing pretty good.
I know some of you are used to using the imperial system and others metric, so you can find your score here in this chart. Finally, let's take a look at IQ. Be so you can find your score here in this chart. Finally, let's take a look at IQ. Be careful not to flatter yourself.
I'll be good at this.
Recently, I released this poll on the community tab of my channel, and unsurprisingly, way more people overestimated their score than underestimated.
I've actually taken a shit ton of different
A staggering 14% of people believe they are in the top 1%.
I haven't taken a certified test, though.
So, I ask you to be true to yourself, and once you've got this score, you should have ratings for every single variable.
So yeah. Literally every test Should I take an IQ test right now? To prove it? I mean, I can. IQ test. Let's see what I get. Start the free test. Here we go. 8. Okay, this is easy. Boom. Okay, this one. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Open, open, open. All in squares. Dark, dark, dark. Not in squares. Dark, dark. In squares. So then this one's gonna be this. Yep. Okay. This is pretty easy. That one. Wait. Yes. I haven't taken this since like middle school. Yeah, this one's easy. Box, 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 box. But yeah, this one should go down to 3 and still have the 1x, right? Okay. And then this one, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And then this one doesn't have one going that way, right? And it has 3. This way, this way, this way. This way, this way, this way. Yeah, so it needs this. Okay. And then, fuck. Okay, green dot, green dot, green. Green, green. Okay, square, square. Oh, okay, so these... Okay, so star, star. Oh, wait, this is easy. Star is here, star is there. Okay, this is actually easy. That one. Okay, shift down, shift down, shift down, shift down, shift down, shift down. Okay, so this one's gonna be that. And then Most of these are just ego boosters. Oh, this is so easy. It's just add the 2. So then this is going to be this. I am a male. My age is 18. I am from United States. I'm in college. Oh! 133 to 149. Okay. Shit, I'll take it. I think that's like a high score for me. Damn. I'm actually going to go down here. IQ tested with patterns. Yeah, I'm just going to go down on this one, down to 7. 120 I think is pretty fair for me. I have done other sites and got similar. It's also weighted the least. I'm just going to go set. Wow, I'm literally 7 in like everything except height. Like the most fucking average dude ever. This YouTube video doesn't count for the most important metric of all, Overwatch rank. Yeah,
ratings for every single variable. And now we can put those ratings onto our chart on this line here. And the next step is factoring our weightings. Weightings are given because obviously some factors such as face will affect your SMV a lot more than other factors such as IQ. Now, the weightings are factored in slightly different to how you might think. We are going to raise each of your scores to the power of the weight, not multiply. So face is raised to the power of 5,
Smart.
Height is cubed, body squared, and so
has
on.
a good IQ.
Yes, you will need a calculator for this.
I need a calculator.
And then, once you've done this, you're going to multiply all of these numbers together for your weighted total, which should give you a large number with roughly 7 to 13 zeros.
Holy shit.
Then finally, you're going to take the 15th root, which was taken.
Wait, say it again.
Weighted total cubed, body squared, and so on. Yes, you will need a calculator for this.
Okay, so
and then, once you've done this, you're going to multiply all of these numbers together for your weighted total, which should give you a large number with roughly 7 to 13 zeros. Then finally, you're going to take the 15th root, which was taken from the total weight here, of the big value, which will leave you with your geometrically averaged SMV. The final part of calculating your SMV is factoring in both ethnicity and location. Because, as controversial as this sounds, it is true that these factors impact how attractive you are perceived in the dating market. If you are white, add 0.5 points to your score. If you are black or Latino, your score will remain the same. If you are Indian or Asian, subtract 1 point from your score. As for location, if you are in the West, not in college/uni, subtract 1 point from your score. If you're in the West at college, add 0.5 points.
Add 0.5.
If you're in South America,
I get a whole extra
add 0.5 points. If you are in Southeast Asia, add a point to your score.
Alright, are you guys ready for the point reveal?
This should leave you with your final result. This is your SMV. It shows roughly what your dating value is.
Alright, are you guys ready for my, Okay, then at the end he just calculates his own.
Compared to the other men around you.
So, are you guys ready? Without the ethnicity and university bonus, I am at a 5.8, but the scale was made with that in mind, so plus the 1, and I'm at a 6.85. I think that's pretty fucking good. It's not plus, it's literally a part of the scale. I'm white and I'm in university. So yeah, 6.5. I'm pretty happy with that. So that means I'm like a top 15%-ish. Yeah. Guys, did anyone else in chat follow along? If so, what did you get on a scale from 1 to 10? And anyone who's watching on YouTube right now, if you followed along, let me know what you placed on a scale from 1 to 10. 6.92, 3.2. Did you really now, Polly? Okay. I'm not gonna argue because you're also pre-pubescent, so it's hard to. Yeah, a lot of these categories just aren't gonna fit for you, but 6.73. I buy that, CJ. I don't know what you look like, but I could buy a 6.73. No, that's good, dude. On his scale, dude, a 6.73 is insane. That's insane. And I can say that all these, like, even without height. Just for anyone watching, you know, if you're short as shit, even shorter than me, because I'm not even that short. Like that was just stupid. But you could persevere, and you can get bonuses in other categories. Maybe not here, but maybe not here. Face you can increase if you lose body fat percentage. This does go along with this. A lot of people who think they're ugly just like could become skinnier, and they're, you know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Remember, leave your ranking down below. Leave your score down below, what you were. Hopefully you guys all followed along and are truthful, right? And yeah, I reply to every comment, so we'll see if it's fact or cap, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.